Okay, hey, this is Minister Gold, and this is another Mix It Up Spotlight interview. Last week, I interviewed Toby from Alahobia, and now I'm interviewing Super Captain Rob. Um, and we actually go like way back. We've known each other
hmm
for like 4 years, right?
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what your resub the other day
Yeah,
said.
exactly. That's how I was saying it. So, and yeah, originally he was on good bad guys.
Good gaming with bad
There you
people.
go. Good game with that.
No, bad gaming with good people. I don't even remember the name of it
Okay, but it's
anymore.
something like
But
that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, now he streams on his own channel, Super Captain
hmm
Rob. And also I like to call him my Mix It Up bro because he also uses Mix It Up.
Yes.
He also does a lot of creative things with Mix It Up. So before we get into that though, a few things I want to talk about, which is your streaming format. So,
hmm
so Rob's streaming format, and you can correct me if I mischaracterize it, but is basically generally starts out with just chatting, but not like in a formulaic way, but just hey, just like number one, he might have some announcements. Number two, just like let's talk about random stuff, and then get into gaming, and there'll probably be random talking in between gaming as well.
And random torment of me, which often is front loaded on the stream. But
Yeah, like I don't know. He hates eating pickles, so he has a redeem for specific people to make him eat pickles.
Mhm.
And then like what else?
Well, in the very near future, I will be drinking pilk through a pickle straw and a hot dog straw. So that'll be fun for me.
Okay. And if you don't know what pilk is, it is a mixture of
Pepsi and
Pepsi and
milk.
milk.
Yeah,
And Rob doesn't. No wait, Rob likes Pepsi. He doesn't like Coke. Never mind.
I do.
Yeah.
We're
But
all about Pepsi here.
apparently pilk is pretty good. It's just the like drinking through pickle
It
straw
rocks.
that is not
Yeah,
good.
the pickle straw, I'm not excited about. Also, not excited about the hot dog straw. I like hot dogs, but
Not as a
I don't
straw.
really want to drink Pepsi milk through them.
Yeah, that's
But
fair. That's fair.
you know,
Okay,
it's
so
such is my lot in life.
mhm. So that's a little background on Rob.
Mhm.
Um, okay, so do you remember how you came across Mix It Up?
Honestly, I don't. It's been so long. There's like a couple I could have heard about it from you,
Oh,
honestly.
okay.
The other place, there was a YouTube channel I used to watch all the time. I honestly don't even remember the guy's name.
Mm-hmm.
But he did content about just like small Twitch streamers and how you can grow
Mm.
and whatnot. So it's definitely something I could have heard from him. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't remember how I found it either. I don't know if I just like found it on a random search or something or what. But
yeah.
um,
But I set it up pretty early in my Twitch career, so I've just
mm,
been using it for years and years and years.
yeah. What do you think? What was it that like drew you to using Mix It Up as opposed to what you're using before?
So before I'd use some very simple bots, things like Nightbot or Stream Elements,
Mm-hmm.
um, and they were just so rudimentary in what they could do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd seen one of the like first kind of small streamers that I watched, I remember would use Stream Elements
Mm-hmm.
and have, that very simple command. I'm sure you've seen like a million people do variations of this where you like
Mm-hmm.
type a thing in chat. I don't remember what it was in his chat, but people will do things where it's like, swag, and then you put exclamation mark swag in, and it does like a percentage, like you're,
Right. Yeah.
20% swag today or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
like I'd seen that. I had some kind of simple bot commands like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which at the time I was thinking just like, oh, just anything to like get people engaged and
Mm.
chatting. I was a very small streamer at the time,
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, and when I found Mix It Up, it was just like, this is so much more powerful.
Right. Yeah.
Like this can display stuff on stream.
Mm-hmm.
This can be like programmed to do something more complicated than a random number.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, it just felt like all of the sudden the sky was the limit, and
Hmm.
it was like anything that I could think to do, I felt like I could figure out a way to do it and make it work and make it funny and mix it up, you know.
Right, yeah,
So,
yeah.
um,
Do you remember like so as soon as you started again, it's like a long ways back, but do you remember what was like one of the first things you made with Mix It Up?
oh man. So I think I honestly did start with just recreating those same kinds of commands that I'd had before.
Yeah.
But doing things like, you know, adding a little picture with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, or yeah, just I mean, like it was fairly rudimentary, simple stuff at
Mm-hmm.
first. That grew over time as I got more familiar with Mix It Up
Right.
and learned more about like what I could do with it.
Okay, and
Um,
are there any challenges or issues that you feel like you've had with Mix It Up or
um so I mean, right now I'm running into one, which is that
Mhm.
after an update which occurred a couple months ago, and granted I haven't been on top of this, but it
Okay.
basically destroyed the way that one of my redeems worked.
Oh.
And I haven't figured out how to fix it yet. I've
Wait.
gone in a couple times and
Mhm.
tried, but it just completely changed the way that the timer system worked.
Oh, okay.
um
Which redeem is it?
so like it was the Shake It Up redeem where I hold the
Oh.
shake weight,
Okay.
and it has this series of like countdown timers, and if chat has enough interaction before the countdown timer ends, then I have to use the shake weight
I
longer.
see.
But when Mix It Up updated, it completely changed the way that the timers work. So that command is broken now, and I just haven't had the time to go in and figure out
Mm-hmm.
how that system works now. So
I see. Okay.
you know, like really that's more on me than it is on Mix It Up.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I think it, you know, sometimes it can be frustrating when an update goes through and kind of completely changes the way that something works. But
Right.
that
Right.
doesn't happen very often or
Okay.
anything.
Makes
So
sense. Well, we got a lot of time. Why don't we take a
mhm.
look at some of the things that Rob made with Mix It Up?
Yeah.
Um,
Um mhm.
okay, so one thing I want to say is, Toby said this. She tells me all the time. She told me at the last interview.
Mhm.
One of the coolest things that she's seen in Mix It Up is you made your own like Tamagotchi pets and Mix It Up.
Yes. Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. So that would be Meow Meow. Let's see if I can trigger Meow Meow here. I think actually the easiest way for me to trigger him is going to be to pull him up um, in actual internet. So Meow Meow, yes, is a virtual Tamagotchi. I called him a Robagotchi. Oh, well, you redeemed him instead. So there
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Um, so um, Meow Meow, I have a redeem where you can do one of 5 different interactions with him. Those interactions fill different stats that he has, and if any of those stats decrease over time. So, for example, he has like a hunger meter, he has a boredom meter, things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
you can feed him and that fills the hunger meter, or you can
Mm-hmm.
play with him and that fills the boredom meter. But if any of those meters get to 0, then he will get annoyed and poop in chat's shoes.
Okay.
So, um, yeah, it's you know, it's that kind of thing where like it's I really was trying to recreate the way that like those kind of virtual pets work.
Mm-hmm.
With the idea of like it would be fun to have a virtual pet for stream.
Mm-hmm.
He also has some other interactions. So, for example, he tracks how many times you've interacted with him, which builds an affection stat. And if your affection stat gets high enough, he will do things like come up and greet you when you come into chat. Or he'll have random interactions where every now and again when someone talks, he'll do
Mm-hmm.
something like, you know, run up to them and ask for scritches or go and steal your dinner when you're not looking.
Yeah, that's
So
cute.
if that affection stat is high enough, you can get some special interactions there.
Oh, okay,
And then
okay.
I have an additional redeem where people can go to Meowazon Prime and purchase a toy for Meow Meow. and then I'll add that as an interaction that he has.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, so as far as tracking the various
Mhm.
meters that Meow Meow has, I'm assuming you're using like a are you using like a counter or a currency for
Yep.
that?
Yes, I'm using a counter for those ones. So he just
Okay.
has different counters that track those different things, and
Mm-hmm.
they have like a timer that ticks all of them down incrementally over time.
Mm-hmm. And
So yeah, if
mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, please go ahead.
So as far as everyone else's relationship to Meow Meow, that must be a currency that everybody has, right?
The affection, yes, the
Okay.
affection is tracked using a currency. So
Okay. Yeah.
anytime that you interact with him, you get one of that affection
Yeah.
currency, and that way, whenever Meow Meow's looking to see how he's going to interact with you,
Mm-hmm.
it'll check that currency. So, for example, the one where I'd said he'll greet you when you come into chat if
Mm-hmm.
your affection is high enough with him. I
Okay.
have essentially an event that runs where the first time you talk in chat for a stream, it's going to check what your affection is. If
Mm-hmm.
you have enough of that affection currency, it will trigger the
Ah.
event where he runs up to greet you.
So that's got to be in a conditional. Like if affection is greater than this,
Mhm.
then do
Exactly. Yep.
gotcha. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Um, let's see. I'm looking at your other stuff right here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Also, he also just has. Okay, I want you to know, not all of Rob's stuff is like really elaborate and complex, and that's a good
Oh,
thing.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, not
Mhm.
everything needs to be like super complex, but it's really fun when
Mhm.
you have something like that. But Rob also has just open Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So basically that starts up a prediction, and yet we have to guess the energy, right?
Yes. Yeah. It starts a prediction in Twitch. You guess the energy of whatever the first card in the pack is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then, whoever guesses right gets all of the channel points that got bet on that.
Mm-hmm. And
Um,
also, do you have to? Oh, you. Oh, wait, right. You have to name a. Chat has to name a Pokemon. You have to guess what it is in the decks
mhm.
within like at least 10, right?
So how close I get determines how many packs I get to
Oh,
open. So they'll
okay.
give me a Pokemon. I
Mm-hmm.
have to guess it's where it falls in the decks, which for context for people who don't follow Pokemon, there's currently 1025 Pokemon. So if I get within 100 digits or 100 numbers of the correct number, we open one pack. If I
Mm-hmm.
get within 10, we open two. And if I get it dead on, we open three. So
Okay. That's pretty fun.
yeah.
Now originally you didn't have that requirement, and that got expensive, right? I'm assuming.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is exactly why. Well, that's one of the reasons I added that requirement was
Mm-hmm.
yes, it was just like I love opening the cards, but
Yeah.
it gets expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So creating a scenario where I have to pass a challenge in order to open them does kind of slow down the rate at which I'm opening them, but it
Mm-hmm.
also makes kind of a fun game
Mm-hmm.
to play too. So I felt like it was kind of a win in both ways.
Semi like unrelated. Did you ever
Mhm.
consider doing like digital pack openings, or is it not as fun to you?
Um, like digital Pokemon card openings?
Like not where you actually pay money for like packs, but just like a pack simulator essentially.
No, I mean, yeah, it's really not the same.
Okay.
There's like a Pokemon trading card app that I will play, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
open cards on that. I don't think I would do it for stream. I don't
Okay.
feel like it's really exciting enough for
Okay.
that.
Sure.
Um, but like that one, you can play the game too. I
Right.
think one that just simulated opening a pack would just kind of feel like spinning my wheels, though. Um,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
you yes, it's fun to open, but it's fun to open within the context of this is now a part of my collection,
Right. Sure.
Um, and I think doing it virtually would just be like, oh, I got something big, but I don't really have it.
That's fair. That's fair. Also you have he has a redeem called Is This the Krusty Krab?
Hmm.
And this is actually like a community redeem in the sense that to make this, Rob had a bunch of us record us pretending we were calling in to the Krusty Krab,
Uh-huh.
and then, well, it's your redeem. I'll let you explain it, but
Yeah, so for people who aren't familiar with this, it was a bit from an episode of SpongeBob where
Mhm.
Patrick works at the Krusty Krab. People call into the Krusty Krab and go, "Is this the Krusty Krab?" And Patrick's so stupid he forgets that he's working at the Krusty Krab and he goes, "No, this is Patrick." So that's essentially the idea of the redeem is that chat activates it and it plays a audio recording of someone going, "Is this the Krusty Krab?" And then I just go, "No, this is Patrick." Um, but what you were kind of alluding to there of it being a community redeem is
Mhm.
I sourced all of those audio recordings from the community.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you are one of the callers to the Krusty Krab, but a lot of members of chat have contributed
Mhm.
those recordings. And essentially, I set them all up in an action group, so the action group randomly
Mhm.
pulls
Mhm.
one of those calls to the Krusty Krab, and then plays that call, and then I respond to it.
And I think now there's an alternative way to do that, as far as you could also just make it a command, and you could make there's an action called random,
Hmm.
and you supply all of the sound files,
Oh, gotcha.
and it'll choose one of those random sound files. So you can either do an action group or just make a command that uses the random action.
Okay, that would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
pretty convenient.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to go in and redo some of those because some of my action groups are
Mm-hmm.
so huge that it just it really strains Mix It Up to open them
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Um, like for example, my rip command,
Mm-hmm.
which is that it's that video of me as Zero, is that his name? From Mega Man
Yes, yeah, yeah,
X4?
zero, yeah, yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Where he's doing the kind of famous "What am I fighting for?" line. But I like
Oh, whoops. Shit.
um
Oh, we can't hear it though. Okay, okay, but yeah, we see it.
yeah, you can't hear it, but you can see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um so it that, and it's kind of edited so that instead of "What am I fighting for?" it's whatever the number of deaths that I have
Mm-hmm.
experienced is. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, yeah.
Um
He did a.
and
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, but yeah, that group that has those is
Mm-hmm.
so big that anytime I try and open it, Mix It Up's just like, oh God, don't make me do this."
Now, the reason why it's so big is because
Mhm.
is each of those a different video, but the end has a different number at the end?
Yeah, each of them is a separate video recording. I recorded 101 of them, so it goes all the way up to 100, and then has like a thing for any number over 100. So
Oh, what do you do in the case that's over 100?
honestly, I don't remember. It's been so long since I counted it, and we never count that high. I definitely have died more than 100 times in a stream, but I think one of the downsides to that command is it's so long and tedious and kind of annoying. People don't want to do it 100 times in a stream.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Also,
Uh-huh.
I imagine you're afraid to open it, like in case it like just just totally stops, mix it up.
Just crashes my whole computer.
Yes. Yeah, so I guess just be careful how much you add to any given
Mhm.
command.
Yeah. Well, it's like my approach with Mix It Up has often been kind of a throw everything at the wall approach where it's like
Mm,
have an idea, figure out how to execute it,
mm-hmm.
make it happen, and
Yeah.
then see if it actually works or not.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people love it, sometimes people don't really engage with it all that much. So
Mm-hmm.
it really just varies a lot from one to another.
Right.
Um, but it's one of those things, if you don't try, you're never going to know whether people will love it or not, so you
Sure.
just got to give it the good old college try.
Let's see. So, oh, okay. Here's another like simple redeem.
Hmm.
One that I use like pretty regularly.
Uh-huh.
Oh, can only redeem during the stream. Okay. Well, it's the bear laugh.
I bet I can trigger that one for you
Mhm.
here. Let's see, it'll be under channel points. There we go.
But yeah,
So there it
so
is.
yeah, he just has a bunch of videos of like laughs.
Mhm.
Some are short, some are very long, and getting the long ones is like a treat
Mhm.
for me.
Yeah.
It kind of
I
feels
tried to
like
find very silly laughs too
yeah, yeah,
there,
yeah.
you know.
Like I don't know, I get the same vibe as like when you open a card pack and you get like a legendary card.
Uh-huh. You
I
got the legendary laugh.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, hmm. I guess another question is
Mhm.
so we have redeems, but you also have some commands that are made with Mix It Up that are not
Yeah.
redeems. Um, what are some commands you think that are kind of unique for your stream?
Okay. So let me open my commands is another page where I pull it up and it's just so huge. So one that I like, you won't be able to hear it, but you can
Mm.
actually see this little counter in the top of the screen
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
that's probably inverted on your screen right now, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know.
It's on the
Um,
right side for me.
oh, perfect. Okay. So it you know how Discord is, it flips all that shit back and forth. You can't tell what's going on.
Hmm.
Um, but anyways, it's a counter that I started when I was playing Mario Sunshine to use to count how many of the moons we had got because I was trying to 100% it. We stopped that endeavor because the randos who came in playing Mario Sunshine were very annoying. But I kept the counter and it has kind of a fun sound bite that plays with it. So
Hmm.
it's just a very simple thing. I kind of leave it on stream all the time now as just like a silly meme that makes me laugh. And chat can just hit the exclamation mark moon command
Hmm.
to play the funny sound bite, get the funny noise and add a moon counter onto the moons that we're not even counting anymore.
Um,
um,
do you have any desire to since we can't hear it, do you want to like reenact it or
oh God. I'll play the audio and then see. I can't like just remember it all off the top of my head, but I'll play the audio and see if I can recreate it here for
okay,
you.
sure.
Or I could just send it to you,
You
but
can
this is
send me
probably better this way.
that.
Oh, my ding ding dong.
Go clean up your room.
See if you can't leave me about an inch from where the zipper ends, round under my back to my bunghole.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, my ding ding dong. Go clean up your room. See if you can't leave me about an inch between the zipper ends and round under back to my bunghole. So there you go. I'll send you the real one and you can kind of just
Yeah, yeah.
pick which one you feel works better. Um, or you can overlay them. People can get the experience
Yeah,
of
I
both at the
guess.
same time.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, he has that play, but not
Hmm.
him saying it.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, I also just have a lot of ones that are just simple little videos that
hmm,
chat can play that I think are funny.
right.
So for example, um, one that people like a lot of these ones that I pulled from Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just funny little videos from Donkey Kong that
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
you can like just cause to play up in the corner of the screen.
I didn't realize he just shoots it in and out like that.
So that it was not like that in the original video. I edited that one so he would shoot it in and out. But I thought it was funny that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I have one people really like to try and get me with these nuts jokes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you successfully get me with a D's nuts joke, I have this little command where it's me as Waddle Dee from Kirby,
You know
and he
what?
goes, "Really?"
Oh yeah, sorry, go ahead. I was gonna trigger it in Tangia, but you can do it. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he goes, "Really, really, you gonna hit me with the D's nuts? You know how many times I've been told to waddle D's nuts?
Yeah.
So that's fun. That's a
Mhm.
fun time. Um,
Cool. Well, yeah, I think that's a lot of stuff. That's all the stuff that,
Yeah.
well, a lot of the things that,
That's everything. I have nothing else.
that's a lot of stuff that Rob makes with Mix It Up.
Mhm.
Hopefully, it gives you some ideas on what you can do with Mix It Up. And yeah, also, if you want to catch Rob, if you want to see it in action, go check out his channel on Twitch. I'll put it on the screen as well. And yeah, I'm also there all the time. Right now, Rob is playing. He's gotten into Kaizo recently. He just
Yes.
finished. Cute Kaizo is playing Love
Mhm.
Yourself right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, are you enjoying it?
Absolutely loving it. Yeah, it's been really fun, and
Mhm.
it's just been a really great fit for my stream format.
Mhm.
Arguably a better fit, I think, for my stream format than any other game I've ever
Oh
played.
wow.
So,
Okay. Nice. Yeah, because you can
yeah,
stop like
mhm,
after each death and just talk for a bit or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. Thanks for talking with me about how you got into Mix It
Yeah.
Up and
Thank
all
you for
your
having
Mixer
me.
stuff. And yeah, see ya.
Absolutely. Yeah.